What's going on, guys? It's Matt with PSAcollector.com. In today's video, I'm going to be opening a 1992-93 Topps Archives Gold Basketball Factory Sealed set. Now, the reason I'm opening this set is because I was asked what my opinion was on this set. So I decided to purchase one on eBay and go ahead and open it and let you guys know what I thought about this set as far as investment potential. Now, there's two Topps Archives basketball sets. There's the regular issue and Topps, and then there's the Topps Gold set. You guys want to look for the Topps Gold set, all right? Now, the Topps Gold set is easily distinguishable, the cards, by the gold foil stamp on the cards. Now, they're not all in the same spot. Like this card has a stamp in the upper right corner, and this one has a stamp in the lower right corner, the David Robinson card. I don't know if you guys can see that. But that's how you know it's a Topps Gold. Also, on the box, it says Topps Gold. Now, the regular issue Topps doesn't have the Topps Gold on it. Now, the Topps Archive set, don't disregard them completely. The Jordan cards and the Shaq cards do have some value when found in gem mint condition, but not nearly as much value as the Topps Gold cards, all right? Now, how much are these cards worth? Well, let's go ahead and take a look on eBay and see what they're selling for. All right, guys, I just typed in 1992 Topps Archives Gold. I'm gonna go ahead and click the basketball card category. And let's see. So let's do advanced, sold, categorize them by highest price first, and you can see right here this Topps Gold Archives Michael Jordan sold at Buy It Now for $450. Now it's graded PSA 10 gem mint condition, which that might be a little extreme example. $450 is a lot. I'm not sure what was going on there. The seller, the buyer, I'm not sure if that's a... You got to take these auctions with a grain of salt. Not all of them are accurate or true. I like to go by the auctions. Okay, the Buy It Nows are kind of fishy sometimes because that $450 is way different from this $182. All right, so this auction had 22 bids and it ended at $182, and it's a Topps Archives Gold Jordan card. And you can tell it's a gold by the PSA label says gold, and it has that gold foil stamp on it right there in the bottom. That's how you know it's a Topps Archives Gold. Okay, so that Jordan sold for $182, gem mint condition. Pretty valuable. There's a Shaq rookie, the gold, sold for $85, BAGS 9.5. Here's a set, a sealed set, factory sealed set, sold for $77. Sold on August 17th. And here's a Jordan, BGS 9.5, sold for $75 by Probstein, which it's not a PSA 10, that's why it only sold for $75. There's a Shaq rookie, PSA 10, sold for $62, Topps Archives Gold. There's a sealed set, sold for $60 with shipping. Mint 9 Jordan sold for $55 from 4 Sharp Corners. There's a Charles Barkley, PSA 10, population of 14, he claims. That sold for $50, Buy It Now. Charles Barkley. We have a Larry Johnson, sold for $30. PSA 10. Karl Malone, Buy It Now for $25. Larry Johnson, $25. And then we're going into the unknown down here. So you can see the Jordan and the Shaqs are the cards in the set to get in gem mint condition. Those are the cards you want to find in gem mint condition. Those have value. And when it's all said and done, we'll pay for the entire box if you find, especially if you find the Jordan in gem mint condition. $182, that'll pay for the box and the PSA grading fees. Great Jordan investment card, even in a mint 9. I mean, I would probably, if the card I pull and submitted came back a mint 9, I would list it for $55 as Buy It Now. No best offer, just Buy It Now. So it would definitely be a long-term investment. It might be even $65, $75, you know, just sit on it. I'll show you in the video the other cards that we have investment potential. Tons of players in this card, tons of Hall of Famers. Great set. All right, guys, let's go ahead and open this box and see what's inside. All right, here we go. As you can see, this box is rather small. It's kind of small. Now, it doesn't say 1992, 1993 on it anywhere, which I think is odd. It says 1981 through 1991. So if you guys are searching for these sets, type in 1981 through 1991, because there's a lot of sellers who find these in thrift shops and garage sales who don't know what they are, so they list them. 1981 through 1991 basketball Topps Archive set. And now I purchased one that was, he said it was a complete set with Shaq and Jordan in it. So I bought it from him for $35. I received it in the mail, opened it up, and there was like 30 cards missing. And I thought that was odd immediately. And I filtered through and I found no Shaq, no Jordan, none of the stars were in it. So I asked him, I said, where's the rest of the cards? And he said all the cards were there. He didn't know. He bought the cards at a estate sale. And he thought it was a complete set. So you got to be careful who you buy from, because just because they say it's a complete set doesn't mean it is. But this set, I knew it was factory sealed. It's with the shrink wrap was on it, and the packaging tape on the bottom was still intact, which is why I had to pull out my hunting knife. Once you cut the tape, tear the shrink wrap off, go ahead and pry that thing open. The lid's kind of stubborn to stay down, so you got to bend it. And then look at the cards. Nice, fairly decent condition. Corners look sharp. I was concerned that they'd be dull from moving around in the box, but not too bad. And go ahead and pull that front lip down if you can. Not down, but forward as much as possible. Loosen it up. And what I did was just simply flop it over, let them fall out in my hand, and set them down and start looking through them. I should have flipped it over, because now I got to flip each card over, which I'm thinking I'm going to do later on in the video. Now the first card was bad sign. As you see that edge wear on the front bottom left, there's whitening going on. So my heart kind of sank a little bit when I first saw this card. I was bummed out, thinking that all the cards in the set were going to look like this. You can tell this card is obviously damaged. Not gem mint condition. What I mean damaged is not gem mint condition. The second one looking a little bit better though. I like the centering on it. All the way around, all four corners. There's a Shaq card, third card from the top. Now the backs of these cards are dark, and they have potential for whitening, which, as we all know, a gem mint card does not have whitening on it very much. The front of the card's the same thing, dark print. So I inspect the corners, look for any chipping on the paint or the ink. The paint. Look for any chipping in the ink. The top right corner, you see there's a white ding, and it looks like it's been damaged during shipping or something. So this is, I think, from that ding alone is going to reduce the grade. Otherwise, I felt strongly that it would have been a gem mint condition card. I'm still going to submit it to PSA. It's still a great looking Shaquille O'Neal rookie card, even if it's a mint 9. Now I forgot to put the penny sleeve on this, which on a full bleed card, like the full bleed photo, make sure to put penny sleeves on them, because when you insert it into the card saver, you're taking a chance of nicking the corners and chipping that ink off, or any of that glossy finish. So put it in a penny sleeve, and I'm going to show you later on in the video what I do when I put the cards in a penny sleeve to prevent that from happening. Now luckily I didn't do it with the Shaq card, but like I don't like recording videos live when I open these, because I'm trying to keep my mind focused on the set as opposed to talking about the set. So anyway, now some guys put the cards in the card saver without a penny sleeve, and that's fine if you do, but me, I like to use penny sleeves, especially on these full bleed photos. So flipping through, continuing the set, there's a nice Akeem Olajuwon, first draft pick. The cards stick a little bit together, but nothing too extreme. You can expect that with these glossy finishes. Great looking card. Love the Hakeem Olajuwon, 1984, first round draft pick. Go ahead and put him in a penny sleeve. There's that Larry Johnson card that sold on eBay for like 30 bucks, gem mint condition. So he's going to be a candidate. As you can see, there's all different kinds of designs on these cards from different years. That's why they call it the Topps Archives set. There's a nice looking Karl Malone jumping in the air. Nice centering, nice even borders. That's going to be a PSA candidate. Love the design of that card on the bottom, the Utah Jazz, pink and purple. There's a nice looking Glenn Rice. Beautiful centering on this card. I don't think it can get any better. Maybe the top and bottom, but left and right looks dead perfect. Another same with the Tim Hardaway. Beautiful centering. So these cards, guys, very impressive condition straight out the box on this set. Now this is the only set that I've opened, so I'm not sure if I got a good one or if I got a bad one. You guys can let me know in the comments below if you opened one and have had a bad experience, or if you had a good one. You know, either way, let me know in the comments below what you guys think. There's a nice looking Isaiah Thomas, PSA candidate. Detroit Pistons. Patrick Ewing. Somebody made a comment in my other video about not keeping the Patrick Ewing, so I made sure to keep it out in this one. Definitely going to be in the recap. Ooh, beautiful Charles Barkley. Great looking candidate right there. I saw that and I was like, oh man, I'm hoping the Jordan looks this good. The back is no whitening. I really didn't look it over, but that well, but from what I saw, tons of cards in this set, as you guys can see, and they're all premium quality. The printing, very nice quality. Glossy fronts and backs. There's Fat Lever, used in a previous video. Subscriber corrected me on how to say his name. It was Lafayette Lever, not Fat Lever, although the card said Fat Lever. There's a 1990 Topps design, I think. Baseball, I'm not sure. I can't remember if basketball had that set. Joe DeMars Pistons. We're going to go ahead and sleeve him up. Put him with the Isaiah Thomas. Ooh, look at that nice centering on the Dennis Rodman. The back was a little iffy, but still, that's still good. Great centering on the front. Beautiful surface, flawless. PSA candidate for real. Another good looking Patrick Ewing, first round draft pick. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Michael Jordan. Popped out of nowhere. Retro 1984 design, Topps design. Oh man, look at that sharp top right corner. Smooth edges, sharp top left corner. Sharp bottom left, sharp bottom right. Flawless surface. Amazing centering. Back. Now this is where I got nervous looking at the back. Uh-oh, I'm looking. Any whitening? Nope. Any chipping on the edges? Nope. Any the corners, how they looking? Are they dull? Nope. They're super sharp. Perfect. Flawless. Pristine. What a substantial back. The front had some white from the printing, the cutting, I think. So I just wiped it off. No problem there. Got my fingerprints all over it. I'm gonna wipe that off later. And then here's what I do with the sleeves. So So you take it, you take your fingers and you slide one forward and slide back, and you make a little hole right there. And you take the corner of the card, you gently put it in the hole, right in there, and then finish it off. Boom. The card is not going to be chipped whatsoever because the penny sleeves are so thin, you don't have to worry about chipping. As opposed to the card saver, the sides are thick and hard, so if the card hits it, it's going to get chipped. Now when you put it in there with the penny sleeve prevents that. So that's why I like using penny sleeves on my card savers. Now it's totally optional. You don't have to do penny sleeves, but I've been getting a lot of questions why I've been using penny sleeves. And especially on these cards with full bleeds, like this, that the back has a full bleed, it's easy to chip that ink. And if there's whitening, then PSA is going to see it and they're going to reduce the grade down a little bit. It's especially applicable to like Pokemon cards or cards like the Stadium Club cards, full bleeds front and back. You don't want to have any whitening or chips, white chips. All right, so let's go ahead and finish off the set. I'm just going to filter through this real quick. There's a Scottie Pippen off center. Still like it though. Still a good card. Going to pass into Chris Mullin, pass into Jackson. Now I'm going to keep these cards, obviously, but they're just not going to be sent off to PSA. The ones on the left. Clyde Drexler could have been a candidate, but I think the centering was a little questionable. This David Robinson, I believe I'm going to keep him. Just leave him up later. Hakeem Olajuwon, yep. So you can see the right side, the right stack, the ones that are the candidates. Lots of cards, guys, in this set that are PSA candidates. Potential investment cards. Short term or long term. There you go. Let's go ahead and jump into the recap. Alright, so first off, we got the David Robinson. Great looking front, great looking back. John Stockton. Hakeem Olajuwon. Awesome looking cards. Dennis Rodman. Beautiful centering. Look at those borders on the left and the right. Awesome. Awesome Dennis Rodman card. Topps Gold. Archives. Got the Patrick Ewing. Good looking photo. Charles Barkley. Great. That's kind of dark. Photo's kind of dark, but whatever. Great looking design on the Shaquille O'Neal rookie card. #1 draft pick. The top right corner. Going to demote me to a PSA 9. Hopefully. Not an 8. Would much prefer a 9. But everything else looks good. Well, man, maybe not. That bottom right corner. Definitely going to be a mid 9 or not. Finally, we got the Michael Jordan. Beautiful. So glad I bought this set. I'm definitely looking on eBay for more. I'm actually looking at the raw cards too of these Jordan, because the prices have been going up on these mint 9s too. I've been looking to buy some PSA mint 9s. Population report super low. I think they're going to be rising in value over the next couple of years. Long-term investment. I feel like it's super cheap buy right now. We got the runner-up cards. We got the Reggie Miller. We got the David Robinson. Joe DeMars, Scottie Pippen. These cards are all cards that didn't make the cut due to a centering issue or a whitening issue on the back. Maybe a soft corner. That Karl Malone, I'm not sure what happened to that one. I might actually resubmit him. Or not resubmit. I might actually submit him. I'm not sure how he ended up in that pile. He's Isaiah Thomas. I think I'm going to submit him too. The Sean Kemp. Tim Hardaway. These cards are I'm going to have to think about for now. But I put the other cards back in the set. Close it up. Save it for a rainy day when I want to go back through it. Look for any more PSA candidates. And there you have it, guys. Awesome cards. Awesome set. A definite recommendation from PSA Collector to go ahead and invest in this set right now. Pick it up while you can. Don't spend more than 60-70 bucks on it. All right, guys, so there you have it. A 1992-93 Topps Archives Gold Basketball Factory Sealed reveal. Now, even though these cards fall in the junk wax era between 87 and 94, doesn't mean that these cards are overproduced. I've been searching eBay for a while now looking for these sets, and all over the internet for that matter, and they're pretty tough to find. For what you get in this little box, 60 bucks is a steal. Now you have two different options when investing in this set. You have you can buy the box now for 60-70 bucks, hold on to it in hopes that you can sell it for maybe 100 in 2 years, so a long-term investment. Or you can buy the box now, open it up, pull the Jordan, the Shaq, the Charles Barkley, all the Hall of Famers, and you submit them to PSA, hope to get PSA 10 gem mint condition grades, and sell them either at auction or buy it now. So with the cards I have that I'm going to submit, let's say I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, I have 10 cards. When I put this in a bulk order, it'll be $100 roughly for these cards, $10 a card. So $160 for the entire. My investment on this is 160 bucks. Okay. Now, if I can sell that Jordan, that Michael Jordan, for $200, that's going to pay for everything. So whatever I get for the Shaq and the Barkley and the Ewing and the Rodman and the Hakeem Olajuwon, whatever I get for that, that's going to be all pure profit. Pure profit. And then I have all the other cards in the set. The David Robinson, the Tim Hardaway, the Glenn Rice, Reggie Miller, Joe Dumars, Shawn Kemp. Well, the Shawn Kemp should actually be in the PSA candidate. More Patrick Ewing, all kinds of. So yes, I think 60 bucks is a steal for this. Great investment option. If you don't want to buy new stuff, if you're looking for older stuff to invest in, I would definitely say Topps Gold Archives basketball set for $60 to $70 right now. Bargain, straight up bargain, guys. Look at this Shaq rookie. So overlooked. Look at that foil on it. That foil shine. Way overlooked. And this Jordan is beautiful. It's so beautiful. I mean, I'm super excited about this. So thanks to the guy who recommended that I look at this set. I got a great deal. If you guys have any sets that you think I should take a look at or want me to open up in a reveal, go ahead and comment below. I'd love to open them up. If you like these types of videos, go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit the notification button so you know when I upload a new video. Give me a like if you like the video. Comment below. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for liking it. Thanks for watching. And thanks for hanging out with me, guys. I'll see you in the next video, all right?